If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me.
Hey guys, so welcome back to 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We're getting close to the end here, I think. We've only got 60 minutes left, and now we're cornering Ace. He's been lying to us all along. He suffers from prosopagnosia, and he may have tried to kill Snake, except he killed some stranger, someone we don't know. Anyway, let's hear what he has to say.
Go ahead. Tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do.
Junpei's just been kicking this guy's ass mentally.
But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it.
Suddenly, like, taken up a notch and sort of kicking his ass.
Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
We've all turned on him. Oh, he's lost his mind. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to another game. What's he gonna say? So what?
Well done, Junpei.
Thank you. I don't like this music.
As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet.
I feel like he's just gonna stab us all.
I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck.
Of course you did.
My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the Nonary Game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root.
Really?
As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here.
I mean, it certainly is a meaningful one.
With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer.
Question, though. If 2 people were to go, and then he uses the number 9 bracelet, does that count as 3 people or 2? Because he's used 3 bracelets, but only 2 people are entering a room. I wonder.
So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9
I
bracelet.
should have taken it myself.
There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used.
Oh, son of a bitch. Completely forgot about that thing.
I quickly pocketed both of them and left.
Does that... No, you can't have... What's happened to that
I made my
knife?
way back to where I was expected to be.
Is that what killed Clover?
That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3.
But what was he doing with Snake's clothes?
When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep.
What?
Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important.
Holy shit, what the hell's going on?
I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the Nonary Game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the Nonary Game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was?
I wonder.
Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me.
Because he gave no indication that he's played this game before.
Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut.
To think you were a sort of
81
mentor-type
seconds
person.
passed.
And he exploded. He had a bomb within him.
After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
That's the thing. He was with us this entire time.
Yes.
But how?
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister.
Oh, I suppose while we were looking for her? Still.
It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1.
You're an absolute dick.
It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Door 1?
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs.
But?
I doubt the two of you could find it.
What?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it.
Found what, though?
I was, therefore, desperate to find
And
her.
how do you know what's beyond room number 1? Door number 1, sorry.
And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh.
How did you get blood on your shoes?
Did you go take a look at the ninth man's corpse?
Oh, of course. You would have had to go through this room to get to him.
I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere.
Ugh.
You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
Damn it. She was just a
That
panicked
was how
girl.
I killed Clover.
You son of a bitch!
I admit
I
it.
swear,
I've lost.
these gasps
I
and
have
grunts.
lost. Completely and utterly.
Now that's got me on guard.
Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you.
You don't seem like the kind of person who admits when he's defeated.
I lost to Zero, not you. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap.
And then who's stuck in the coffin? And who's Zero?
I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero.
I don't even know if I'm close to finishing this game or not. It just feels like it because there's only 1 hour left, right? But for all I know, this is going to be the longest hour of our lives.
The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was.
And we won't be able to recognize him because his face was completely obliterated.
But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence.
Does that mean Snake is the true mastermind of this?
He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived.
Yeah, why was that the case? Who put the components there in the end anyway?
I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do.
He's very calculating.
That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
He's got some amazing foresight. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh?
But Clover would have recognized her own brother. So does that mean she was in on it? Because why would she be participating in this game? Well, I think we know that Ace can't be Zero.
Zero is one of us? No. Wait. There's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake.
Yes.
That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero.
But where is he?
Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead.
And where did Guy X come from?
Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else.
He's the only one who got a special note as well.
Is he watching us?
What is going on? Well, this ship's going to flood soon.
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous.
Why?
Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch?
Because...
She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
that doesn't make it right that you can just kill people just because we don't know them.
You bastard!
What kind of twisted logic do you have?
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh?
Jeez.
You've got some fire, don't you?
I thought he grabbed her.
I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, son, I knew it!
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
Of course you took it, you dickhead.
I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3. Who's the third? I can't remember. Am I just missing something? He's killed Clover. He's killed Guy X.
3 people?
Okay, phew.
What do you mean?
I thought I was missing something. Gosh.
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you.
Of course. Monologue away.
The person who killed the 9th man was me.
What?
Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed.
He planted an idea in his head that he could escape.
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie.
You recognized his name?
It seems the settings for the dead were altered.
Is that what you mean by... Is that what he meant by getting tricked?
Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet.
Right, of course. Ace tricked him, not Zero.
Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Yeah, there it is.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Oh man, I'm just with a bunch of conniving people, aren't I?
Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here!
He should have just given us his damn number, and then we could have resolved this straight away.
It was him! He killed me! It was him!
As CinemaSins would say, this is why you don't play the pronoun game.
Ah!
I had 4 reasons for killing him.
4 reasons?
As I said before, in the Nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me.
So that's what you meant by Zero knowing you'd go after the 9 bracelet. I thought it was just lucky that the 9th man got himself killed and you happened to pick it up. But no, you made him kill himself. Or not kill himself, but you got him killed.
As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet.
Now he's thinking like a CEO. Cutthroat indeed.
If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead.
But who was the 9th man? You said he recognized his name.
That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago.
Here? As in, this was the location of the first Nonary game as well?
It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test.
Lucky you, we all have trouble communicating for some reason. Can't say numbers or names.
A test
We
to
grunt
see
a
if this Nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The Nonary game was played.
Yes.
I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
But why? What purpose did it serve?
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Yeah, but you've been spilling the beans a lot lately.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
I told you we should have just taken it, but then it could have been wrestled off us. I don't know.
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
We should have, like, chucked it somewhere it couldn't be reached.
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right?
Yes.
Bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know.
I wanted to just walk backwards out of the damn room.
Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
I'm gonna have to believe that it's loaded.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious.
So, 1 plus 8 equals 9. If he has the 9 bracelet, it'll equal 18, which means it'll still equal 9 as a digital root.
I have the number 9 bracelet. And now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church?
Yeah,
That's where you're going, isn't it?
obviously. Where else do you think he's going, back to the start?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you.
There's nothing good about it.
And please, don't forget my warning.
Damn it, we have to save her as much as she's obnoxious. And
Move and I'll pull the
stubborn.
trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
And he's not wrong about that.
Shit! He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would.
He's probably gonna kill her anyway.
Goodbye.
See you soon. It's
Damn
hardly
it!
hardly a farewell. Oh, not now!
Hey, June, what happened? Oh, Jesus, you're burning up. Your
Got
fever's
excited.
back.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine.
What's the deal with June? She's super unwell.
You should be worrying about Lotus.
But
Jumpy, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time.
But we're running out of time.
So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Nope. But he might just leave her behind.
damn it.
It's wishful thinking. I can't trust that that's going to happen.
You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go!
Can I really trust Santa? Can I trust anyone?
All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it.
We're running out
Let's
of people
go.
as well. There we go. Go, go, go. Elevator down. Are there no other weapons aboard this ship? Okay, back to the church. You'd think these guys would be a little bit more discreet.
Where are they?
I don't see them.
Is there any trace that
they
they've
already went
gone
through?
Maybe. Let's check the red.
Or maybe it was a bluff. Oh yeah, of course. Vacant. Engaged.
Engaged. It's occupied.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
He had to have brought her so that they could activate the dead.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, no, we need at least 3 people, not to mention our digital roots don't equal 9. But, I've changed my bracelet number, didn't I? I changed it to 1.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route isn't 9.
Oh no, I didn't. It's just... Of course, the
What's
coffin.
that sound?
We finally heard it. Is it the coffin or is it the wall? No, it's gotta be the coffin. But it's keypad locked, isn't it?
It's coming from over there.
There it is.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Who's inside? Is it the real Snake?
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right?
I don't think it's gonna happen, though.
The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
So we're gonna fail this 1,000 times?
Who said that?
I forget. Anyway, we've got to try.
There's gotta be a puzzle or something we have to solve. Man, this game just escalated from like 0 to 11 real quickly.
Damn it!
Or 0 to 9, if we're gonna stick with the theme of it.
See? Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Exactly.
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
It's like a safe, for goodness sake. I'm working on it, whoever's in there.
Was there some sort of clue
As long
somewhere?
as it's not a zombie. A clue.
Hey, Junpei.
Maybe it's the pattern of his tapping?
I remember
Or
you
knocking?
mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right?
Of course. Wait, she was holding that?
Truth had gone, or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
I can't even remember. Oh yeah, that's right, it was in her hands. Sorry, Man, it's hard to remember sometimes, especially since I play it on alternate days.
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Is it the same, though?
Come on, that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
You never know till you try, Junpei, aren't they your words?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
Junpei, just try it, for goodness sake, you never know.
How do you know that? You never know until you try.
Exactly.
The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Oh, thank you for turning those words against me, Seven.
Who said that?
You.
6.
Fine. 1438 3421.
Thankfully, you remembered it. There you go.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
It's like people who use the same passcode for their phone and their PIN number on a card. Snake?
Snake!
Are you okay, dude?
You? Why?
Are you some sort of cultist now?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
Why do you sound so calm?
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything.
Really?
Have I been sufficiently caught up?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we explained everything. I suppose you have to be wearing some clothes if you gave your clothes to someone else.
But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this.
And how the hell did you get here? We had to go through a number of doors to get to this room.
Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that Nonary game that was played 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
So you didn't play the Nonary game? Is that what you're trying to say here?
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace. What do we do now?
So we've got 2, 7, 5, so that's 14, sorry, which equals 5 as a digital root.
The three of us can't make a digital root of 9.
Unless we go back and grab Clover's.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
She's dead. Her bracelet should be able to be removed.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
Did you take it?
What did you find?
This.
Zero.
What?
Zero's bracelet.
Zero's bracelet?
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
What's the purpose of this thing other than getting an extra bracelet to activate a door?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
When?
She did?
Yeah.
Does Snake know that his sister's dead?
How did she come by it?
Because he sounds awfully calm still.
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters.
Is that what he meant by seeing it? Or Ace, that is.
She
Now I'm
asked
playing
me
the
to hold
pronoun
on
game.
to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
A bracelet?
He's lying.
Too big and bulky to lug around? Are you serious?
He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
True. So we haven't told him.
All right, Junpei. Been nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
Right, of course. You and 7 will go.
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the 0 bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand,
So
all right?
that's the purpose of the 0 bracelet. It'll allow 2 people to go through a door. You're taking your time. Works.
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
And even if it... Oh, I suppose you'd have to go through to commit to it, right?
Well, the 3rd asterisk lit up, so
So it went through,
it must have registered the 0 bracelet.
but why is there an error?
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What could it be then?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned. That is what I'm saying.
So it's a random number, we don't know what the number is?
Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
The only way we'd figure it out is if we actually get the door open.
Oh, got it!
They decided to use the following combination. Let's use all our numbers, I guess.
Let's try all 3 of us and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
Oh, of course. Nope.
It didn't open.
Then this bracelet is not 4.
Then,
Decided to use the following combination.
let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
This is what algebra's for, kids. It's 6.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem.
That means the bracelet is actually 6.
But what about June? She's also 6.
But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
What does that mean? Uh-oh.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
Shit. He's flooding the place.
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem.
Really?
My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
I think this is the time for last resorts. We're running out of time.
Last?
Resort?
What do you mean by that? Let's go. Oh man, there's so many things to think about. Not to mention 7's amnesia. We're committed now. Okay. As long as we can deactivate the bracelets or the
I
bomb,
would admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
What do you mean?
As I told you, it was a last resort.
How did he get in here?
Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed.
What did he do?
I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
You can take your bracelet off?
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
Let's go through that door.
What about the others?
Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, not really.
Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Oh, great.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
So, we're just gonna step into this incinerator. What could possibly go wrong? You're here.
What? Why?
Another 9 door?
Why is there another one?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command
What?
has been acknowledged.
How did I know this was going to happen?
Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. How fancy.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting.
Exciting's not the word I'd use, Ace, you son of a bitch.